You touch your screen of your phone and then you'll see the symbol for the camera for video.
I pushed it, ma'am. It's not doing anything. I'm pushing it now.
So Judge, will you do the breakout room, Judge?
Can you see it now?
You can't. That's not an issue. You can still do the breakout room.
I don't know how to use it, so. And I'm trying to.
I'm gonna set up a breakout room for you, Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Okay.
And speak with the attorney.
Okay.
Brittany Gator. Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Gate, Mrs. Gate. You have to unmute yourself, please.
Good afternoon.
High VAC.
Request here.
OWI.
Request.
We're gonna wait on the attorney to come back before we call your case, Ms. Gayton.
Okay.
Can you please mute yourself until I call your name again?
Okay.
Ms. Brown, she's already. Say what? Ms. Brown, already.
Okay.
Back here now, and his camera is working. Mr.
Yes, can you
Lewis
see me, sir?
Yes. Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Mr. Lewis wants a trial date, Judge.
All right. Back on the record with Mr. Roger Lewis, case number SP 1138724, count 1. Mr. Lewis, you had a chance to speak with the attorney, and the attorney indicates that you want a trial date in this matter.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a trial date.
Okay.
August the 6th, 2021.
Okay.
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, I'm gonna be on it this time, sir.
You may or may not receive a message, a notice. You should receive one, but you may not. But we will still expect you back on August the 6th at 9 a.m.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
I will be.
Thank
Yes,
you very
sir.
much. Conclude the matter. Have a very good, safe weekend.
Thank you. So I don't have no bench warrant out for my arrest, sir.
No, all warrants are being removed.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know, because that's why I had all my paperwork, everything right here with me. That's all I want to make sure. Okay. Okay. So you said August 6th at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in other words, I'm a little computer illiteracy, sir. That's all.
All right, no problem.
got on your mind today. Have a great
Okay.
day. Enjoy,
You too,
enjoy
bro.
that weather. All right.
You too. Thank you. Thank you. You have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus Brittany Ann Gayden. Case numbers SP 1151959, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 115200241. And this ticket has a warrant on it, Z80732121. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Wendy Barnwell on behalf of Miss Brittany Gayden.
All right. State your name for the record, Ms. Gayden.
Brittany Ann Gator.
All right. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine.
All right. As for the warrant, Ms.
Your Honor.
Barnwell.
Respectfully move to set aside any and all warrants.
All right. We'll set aside the warrant. We're under a non-guilty plea on Mrs. Gayden's behalf. We'll set a $500 personal bond. The Ms. Gayden is charged with one count of high VAC, driving while license suspended, no insurance, defective equipment, defective brake lights. The VAC, there's an offer in here to reduce the VAC to a OWI and to reduce the, amend the driving while license suspended to a failure to display and dismiss the other 3 matters. I think since the seriousness of this matter, I think Ms. Barnwell, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Gayden so you can go over all of what we just spoke about and what she can expect. I can also set a pretrial date, Mrs. Gayden, if you want to hire your own lawyer or hire Ms. Barnwell. I don't know how that works, but you can speak to somebody. But as it stands now, this is a 6-point offense, correct?
And automatic.
And automatic license suspension and a host of other things. So I'll put you in a breakout room so you can talk to Ms. Barnwell.
Just by the way, I only see 4 tickets. So you're referring to a ticket that you can see, right? When you say the BAC.
That's the high BAC.
Oh, that's not on that's not on my printout.
Well, it's on her printout.
Okay. All right, good. No
High
problem.
BAC. I don't know if this is the first or second or it's just a high BAC. I can give you the case number.
Okay.
No offer.
I'm ready.
Z as in zebra 8073121. Z 8073121.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
The judge is going to put us into a breakout room, so you have to, when he sends the invitation, hit join, okay? And it'll just be me and you, all right? I still didn't see it, Judge.
You should have yours up there.
Oh. Is it the same room that I was in? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
It doesn't pop up if you're in the same room. You just go down, break out, go back.
We go back here.
Right.
Oh.
We're back. We're back, Judge, and my client indicates she wishes to accept the offer to operating while impaired and failure to display, understanding that everything else will be dismissed.
Judge, I believe you're muted.
Ms. Gayton, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Put your hand down. I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in breakout room. It is my understanding that you wish to avail yourself of the offer.
Yes.
All right, Mrs. Yates, you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters, don't you? You understand that?
Yeah, I do.
You understand that taking this offer, you're gonna give up that right to a trial.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
You're taking this on your own free will?
Yes.
And you understand, you got an understanding of all the implications that are gonna go along with this, guilty plea to the amended count of operating while visibly impaired and driving while license suspended?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm sorry, strike that. Operating while intoxicated.
Yes.
And to the amended count of failure to display. Thank you. So it's not operating while visibly impaired. That would be a lower level of drunk driving.
Your Honor, I thought that was what was offered to her. I told her operating while impaired.
No, it's operating while impaired. So she's charged with high VAC, the highest level. The city attorney was offering her to reduce it down to operating while visibly impaired. I mean, operating while impaired. I'm sorry.
Right.
And if you want to speak with the city attorney regarding it before we go any further, I will let you do that.
No, Judge, I just was clarifying that it was while impaired was the offer. The offer was the operating while impaired and failure to display. That's what I informed her about. That's it, Judge. That's it.
She's pleading correct.
So. All right. So essentially, the difference Mrs. Gayton, I don't know if Ms. Barnes will have an opportunity to tell you the difference, but if the crime as charged would be a 6-point offense, a suspension for 45 days, and a restriction to 320 days, and ignition interlock required. That would be a misdemeanor. You would be pleading to operating while impaired. That would be a 90-day restriction license and a misdemeanor. And therefore, you would expect to not be able to drive outside of those very specific restrictions. And it's going to be no, really no leeway in that. I mean, they do, and you'll get a well. Let me get clarification from the city attorney, because we have operating while intoxicated here, 257.625 per N1. That is a 6-point offense, and that offense is a suspended license for 30 days and a restricted license for 150 days. So I just want to make sure that that we're on the same page. Mr. Goss, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Did you put your appearance on the record, Ms. Barnwell?
Yes, I did say Wendy Barnwell on behalf of Miss Brittany Gaden, but I'll put in my P number also, P42505.
Okay.
Yeah, please, go ahead. Tasha Goss, key 60162, we have to say.
I'm informing Mrs. Gayton of the charges and the penalties that involve with it, and the operating, if it's pled as charged, operating with blood alcohol content of 0.17 or more, that is a 1-year misdemeanor. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
That's a 1-year misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail, and that increases the fine to $1,000. If I go back into my practicing days, it increases the fine to $1,000. It also is a 6-point offense, a suspended automatic suspension for 45 days, and then a restricted for 320 days with an ignition interlock, and obviously we said a misdemeanor. There is operating while impaired. We'll go back up, and that operating while intoxicated, OWI, which is how it's written here, that is a 6-point offense also. That is a suspension for 30 days. That is a restricted for 150 days. The difference being there's a difference on the suspension times, a difference on the restricted license times, and it doesn't require a interlock device.
And also, Your Honor, for the 45-day one, it's no exception. It's a hard 45 days. For the 30-day, you can get an exception.
It says no hardship appeal for 30 days.
For 30 days?
Yes. You're
I'm just BI.
the OWBI, which is not on the table right now.
Correct.
That would be a 30-day suspension with an automatic, and let me make sure I'm correct. It would make, depending on the time of the suspension, but it would be an automatic restricted license.
Right.
Now, see that here. So, and that's not on the table anyway, right now anyway, so that just gives you an understanding of what you can expect. Is to get, you can be punished up to 90 days in jail, a $500 fine, that's the maximum, plus all the other state court costs. And then you can expect some form of probation as well. So, are you clear on what you're pleading to?
Yes.
And you understand that your license is gonna be suspended?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. All right, Mrs. Gayton, I'm gonna draw your attention to June 13th, 2020 at around 2:41 a.m. in the city of Detroit. In the area of 2960 East Grand Boulevard. Did you have an occasion to come encounter with a Detroit police officer?
I'm not really, I don't remember.
Was it in the city of Detroit?
In the city of Detroit, Mr. Perkins?
No. Since it was a high DAC, I will,
June
okay
13th.
with no contest plea. This is a high DAC, that you might not, you know, because of the alcohol.
All right, typically, Ms. Gayton, in order to take, avail yourself to the offer, you would have to recall the events. But since you were charged with high DAC, we can, the prosecutor has no problem with you pleading no contest, and Mrs. Barnwell can tell you what that no contest plea is about and why it's being offered to you like that. Barnwell, you want to inform your client?
So when a person pleads no contest, they don't have to set forth a factual basis. They don't have to make an admission. And one of the exceptions is because of intoxication. So memory is affected. So the judge can accept it. However, it is still a conviction. Okay? Just as if you had admitted it.
Okay.
Okay, so is that what you want to do, Mrs. Gayton?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a bit of a recess, hold on.
Okay.
Dang, I just seen him yesterday. I didn't know he was the one that gave me that.
Okay, what I was doing was I was checking the file to make sure that there was a laboratory report in the file so that we can take the report as written, the laboratory report, and use that as a basis for your no contest plea. So again, Mrs. Barnwell, I am in possession of the State of Michigan Forensic Science Division laboratory report, and it has the results of that report are 0.313 grams of alcohol per milliliters of blood. Based on that level of intoxication, which Mrs. Gayden, you're close to dying on that. That's over
4 times.
That's almost 4 times the legal limit. I can see why you wouldn't recall the events on that day. So based on that, I will accept your plea to no contest to the amended count of operating on visibly impaired. Let me add for the record that this incident took place. I did put that on the record on June the 13th, 2020 at 2:41 p.m. And we'll use the police report, and it's in the file that's been generated with the laboratory report as a factual basis. Do you have any objection to that, Counselor?
No, Judge.
Okay. As for the other charge of failure to display, okay, based on your no contest plea to the OWI charge, I'm going to dismiss all of the counts. So, Mrs. Gayton, I'm gonna order you to see probation. I'm gonna find that they get a pre-sentence report be drafted so we can see what's going on with you and see what level of, give you an alcohol assessment and to get that report back, and that'll help to guide me on how we're going to sentence you. So I'm going to set the sentencing date out 30 days. I'm going to set the sentencing out. That would be somewhere in the area of that calendar there. So that's 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Okay, I'm going to set the sentencing date to August the 20th. I'm going to order you to refrain from drinking and staying out of any place like bars that serve liquor. I am going to order that you do random urinalysis for alcohol once a week. I am going to tell you to get in contact with probation, and then from that point, we'll have a pre-sentence report drafted. You'll get in contact with them. They'll draft a pre-sentence report, and we'll be back here on August the 20th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. for sentencing.
Okay.
And Ms. Gayton, is this address that we have here for you on Hartwell Street still a good address?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Gayton, I also need a phone number for you. If you can send it, if you don't want to send it all over live on the YouTube, you can send it to me in the chat.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so Ms. Gayton, I need you to take this number down as well. I'm gonna have you contact probation on Tuesday morning. That number would be 313-965-3414.
Okay. You said Tuesday, this Tuesday?
Tuesday morning, yeah.
All right.
Did you say 3414 or 3413?
3414.
Okay.
965-3414. Mrs. Gaten, I know that the holidays are coming up. That restriction includes this weekend too, no drinking.
Okay.
And no driving a motor vehicle either. You're not even supposed to be on the road because you don't have a driver's license.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
We'll see you back here on August the 20th. I said that right. For sentencing, okay, at 8:30.
Okay.
Judge, does she call probation or do they call her?
Well, she'll call probation at Tuesday in the morning at 313-965-3414. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, there's no other questions, Mrs. Gaten. You have a very good and safe holiday weekend. And again, I'll see you back August 20th.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I saw another gentleman pop up on here, but he's gone, so. I don't know if he's gonna go back to work. All right, Mr. Barnwell, we're just gonna conclude the day for us. I don't think we're gonna get any more customers.
Happy weekend to you.
You as well.
Maybe I'll bump into
Say-
you in the grocery store.
Maybe not. I don't live over there anymore, so.
I know, but I know. I mean, it's the same Detroit metropolitan area.
I know, but I start trying my best to stay away from there. I can't stand that place.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.